So apparently there's a fictional female robot who's just too sexy, and that's a danger to women everywhere. Oh yeah, we're going to need one of these. Flame Toys deletes a tweet announcing sexy Windblade Transformers figure after backlash over design. Written by Spencer Bacculli, February 20th, on Bounding into Comics. High-end Transformers figure manufacturer Flame Toys has deleted a recent tweet announcing a new figure of a female Autobot, Windblade, after facing complaints and accusations of sexism from users complaining to be defending the best interest of women in the Transformers fandom. On February 19th, Flame Toys debuted 3 new figures that would round out their display items at the upcoming New York Toy Fair. So first we see Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. Unfortunately, I was not a huge fan of Beast Wars. I'm not saying it was a bad series, I just didn't get into it. However, I do appreciate that cartoon held true to the lore to the first Transformers. There's a very interesting episode where Primal meets Prime. It's a few episodes that are definitely worth watching if you really have your head into the mythos of Transformers. Here's another one. Rodimus is now in progress. A lot of people give Rodimus a hard time, and I'm surprised that they don't call him Rodimus Prime here. Some people don't like Rodimus, and that's okay, but I do. He was practically a teenager whenever it comes to being a Cybertronian, suddenly thrust into the point of leadership. He made a lot of mistakes, and of course he's going to make a lot of mistakes. He was young and brash, and suddenly he's the leader of their entire army. In fact, his mistakes, to me, made him more relatable. I'm not saying he's better than Optimus. I'm just saying that I feel like he's a character worthy of the title of Prime. Alongside figures of Rodimus and Optimus Primal, a prototype figure of a sexy Windblade was shown on the toy designer's Twitter account. Windblade, we finally made Windblade into a prototype for testing. Look forward to it. Let's go ahead and see these absolutely horrid things that are going to destroy all womankind. So there's her standing straight up, right? Yeah, she's got curves. You know who else has curves? Females. Ladies tend to have hips. Sorry. Oh, she's got a booty and high heels. How will humanity ever survive this? Yeah, if this were a real-life woman, if you take away all the gaps and the gears, you understand what I'm saying here? Of this fictional robot, if you took away the gaps and the gears and you put it all together and it was a flesh person, they would be attractive. They would be aesthetically pleasing. But is this really worth losing our minds over? Is that even a sin? Because I got news for you, folks. There's women out there who are aesthetically pleasing. There's women out there who are very sexy. There's women out there who have booties and they wear high heels. It's a fictional robot. This should not be threatening to anybody. He-Man exists. I'm a huge fan of He-Man. I know I'll never be as attractive as He-Man, but I do not find him to be an imposing threat on my life. I do not fear that women are going to be sitting there being like, he's a nice guy, but I'd rather have He-Man. That's not going to happen. It's fucking ridiculous to think it would. Immediately following the debut of these images, Flame Toys was flooded with backlash from outraged fans who believe Windblade's design to be inappropriate, for reasons ranging from it being over-sexualized to the sheer fact that an adult artist provided the design. Here we have Genevieve Frank. Hey Hasbro, what's the opposite of glow up? Yikes. I don't understand a fucking thing being said here. What they mean opposite of glow up? I guess she's trying to say grow up? What? I think the people who truly aren't grown up here are the people who are threatened by a fictional robot. It's not even a real robot. I can't buy that. I mean, like it's an action figure, but it's not a robot. A fictional Cybertronian being who is aesthetically pleasing. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think she's all that fucking quote-unquote sexualized, whatever that means. I think sexualized just simply means, oh, men might enjoy looking at it. If they really wanted to sexualize her, they would have gave her huge boobs. But then again, there's men out there who like small boobs. So how do you avoid it? You can't. No matter what female form you give anything, there's a guy out there like, yeah, I'd hit it. This idea that women should not be found attractive is just absolutely insane. How the fuck do you think that humanity existed all this time? Yikes. And what the fuck is that? Since when is yikes an argument? Genevieve continues. I just think it's really great to see that the first woman character featured in Hasbro and Flame Toys' new Transformers model line is objectified male gaze waifu garbage. Yeah, I mispronounced the fuck out waifu. Whatever, I'm keeping it. Way to do Windblade justice, guys. A friggin' plus. What do you want? Should she be shaped like a fucking beach ball? I couldn't imagine living my life threatened by a fictional character. Yeah, I tried to look and see if she made any more posts about this, but her tweets are protected because, you know, it's okay for her to criticize people who put in a lot of time, hard work, creativity into creating these toys, these action figures, these statues, things that people like to actually create. She can criticize them, but the second that she receives some criticism, oh, it's time to lock it down. I just can't understand this mentality. Anytime I play a video game on stream or I make one of these videos, I'm aware somebody's going to disagree with me. They're going to criticize me, and that's fine. If you're going to criticize somebody or something, you should be willing to accept that people are going to criticize you. Or rather, somebody's going to criticize your argument. And she still goes on. Meanwhile, in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, the Legion of Doom had finally concocted a scheme to ruin Windblade and steer all women away from Transformers products and media forever. If Windblade looking like a woman is enough to steer a female fan away from being a fan, were they really ever a fan? Look, let me give you an example. Optimus Prime. He's big, he's strong, he's the leader, he is the king shit of fuck mountain. Whenever it comes to being the man of manliness, there is no competing with Optimus Prime. If we were all Cybertronians, there would be no women left for the rest of us. All the female Autobots would be parked in his garage. I'm not intimidated by this. I'm still a fan. I love Optimus. I love Rodimus. Heck, fuck, I'm even a fan of Starstream for the love of fuck. I couldn't imagine being like, oh god, Optimus, he's like total alpha Chad. He's Chad Thundercock. I can't like this, and then immediately like turn off the TV and run and hide underneath my fucking covers and cry. That's how fucking weak must a person be? So this person says, be honest, Hasbro. How can you say you listen to us women when this is what you do to Windblade? I like how they say, this is what you did to her. Like they mutilated her or something. How dare you take one of the few strong, beautiful, healthy, inspiring women characters and turn her into this? Turn her into what? An apparently strong, beautiful, healthy, inspiring woman? I, I, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. Have you ever seen a female athlete? They tend to be curvy. They are fit. When it comes to healthy, I don't know. I'm not an expert on Cybertronian healthcare. But I do know that a lot of healthy women tend to be trim. Don't believe me? Look at Ronda Rousey. Now, I can't deny, obviously the person that created this figure made Windblade very pretty. They gave her like a porcelain doll face, and she's got a very slim aesthetic to her. But I don't understand how this is enough to be so offensive, how this can cause so much drama. How can this be something that is damaging? She's a fucking robot. See, then we have another Twitter post. Good thing the vast majority of my Twitter friends think that Flame Toys Windblade is disgusting. Fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. That's unbelievable. Windblade is disgusting because I am so blocking every single person who is drooling over that hideous thing and or attacking others who have every right to criticize how over-sexualized the toy is. I'm sorry, I just don't understand the concept of quote-unquote over-sexualization. It just seems to me like it's used to say, oh, guys might enjoy looking at this. Men are allowed to enjoy looking at things. I'm sorry, we have autonomy. Get over it. Ultimately, the backlash led to Flame Toys deleting the announcement tweet. While some have speculated that this outrage may have led to the figure being cancelled, this currently remains unconfirmed speculation. So my thoughts on this. People like this, they are not Transformers fans. They're not going to support Transformers. They're not going to buy the figures. They're not going to watch the shows. They're not going to buy the movies. They're just out there trying to say, look how good of a person I am. I'm defending the best interest of women by stopping a sexy robot, fictional robot, from being released as an action figure. That's, that's your grandstand. This is your big push for being this great champion for women. No. You're trying to say, hey ladies, look how good of a person I am. It's pathetic. The best thing for Flame Toys to do is to keep the real fans, the people that want to actually buy their toys, come back out and double down on it. And put her out there just to rub it right in everybody's face. Do not bend the knee to these people. These people don't care about Transformers. They don't care about Flame Toys. They don't care about Hasbro. They don't care about the franchise. They don't care about the stories. All that they care about is saying, hey, look how good of a person I am. And I guess somebody could ask, why do I care? Well, because I'm a huge Transformers fan. And I don't like to see the series I don't like to see anything about Transformers get hurt. If you don't like it, if you don't like the way that Wingblade looks, don't buy the fucking figure. Those who do like it, let them buy it. Anyway, whatever. I can't even think of a point to this. It's so goddamn ridiculous. It's so fucking stupid that people are upset that there's a fictional Cybertronian transforming woman who is aesthetically pleasing, who has a booty. Jesus Christ, people, get a fucking life. Alright, I'd like to thank everybody for listening. Thank you for being here. If you feel so inclined, you can leave a like or maybe even subscribe to the channel. Every now and then, I like to play video games very poorly on my Twitch channel. Twitch TV/Heretic Prince, all one word. Thank you very much for listening to my thoughts on this, and I just feel like, God, I can't believe this is a thing. I can't believe this is an issue. But anyway, thank you for listening. Have a good night.